Here come the refs to get the nets in place. And then we'll get warm-ups underway. Rematch of last night. Knights versus the Stars. Now we switch locations. We're in Independence. Star Wars theme as the officials have made it to the ice. And here come your Kansas City Knights out on the ice, led by Jensen Russo. Last night, the Stars took game one of the weekend 2-0. So this afternoon, the Knights will look to even the score for the weekend. Got a couple of our forwards back. Larson's back tonight, along with Neal. So much needed legs that we did not have last night. Still missing a few others. Looks like Tom's out for this afternoon's game, along with James Wellenberg. Bo Smith still out. Russo and Trent Smith both dressed here for the Knights. Russo, I'm sure, will get the start with Trent backing him up. Only see one goaltender over here for the Stars. Number 50, I think that was Napier last night. On the slate for today, we got JV2 will take on one of the Stars teams right after this game, after they clean the ice. And then JV1 will take on St. Joe following the JV2 game. So 3 straight games of Knights action today. And then no games on the slate next weekend as we will be off for the Christmas break. And then action will resume the following weekend. Final 10 seconds of warm-up. So let's see if they do player introductions and everything tonight or this afternoon. Off to a little bit later start, but not extremely bad. Knights came in 4th place in the conference standings. They were 1 point behind the Stars. Stars gaining 2 points last night, so we need to see if we can catch that back up today. Grab ourselves a win and get back within a point of the Stars. Napier is in goal again for the Stars, only goaltender they have. As Perry did not make the trip over for the Stars from the other side of Kansas City. All right, we're ready to get this thing underway. Introductions are over. National anthem has been played. It'll be the Kansas City Stars visiting your Kansas City Knights. Dunlap, Fortner, Chikine will start off as the forward line. Frederick and Braun on D. Russo will be between the pipes. Dunlap will step into the center spot. Lincoln Chikine will go to left wing. Michael Fortner to the right. Face-off will come back to Braun as we just get underway. He'll chip it up the boards trying to get it to Fortner. That'll trickle out to Frederick. He'll pound it ahead up to Fortner. Now they'll lose it down in the Star zone. Around the backside of the net, held in by Braun, far side, right to the feet of Braun. He'll send it around the backside of the net. Grabbed by Fortner. Fortner will backhand it up to Braun at the blue line. Has it deflected, now blocked by the Stars. Now Dunlap will send a backhander towards the front. That's grabbed by the Stars. They'll bring it up the right-hand side out into the neutral zone. That'll go Braun to Frederick. Frederick will dump it back down into the Star zone. Fortner goes to the bench. This will bring in JC. Battle for the puck back behind the net. Comes ahead to Chikine. Chikine can't get it ahead up to Braun. Now it'll come to Braun in the neutral zone. He'll send it back in, delayed offsides. Now the Stars will go D to D off to the far side of the rink. Now backhander right underneath the ref. And they're going to call offsides. Bachta and Sanders have checked in on the forward. JC's still in there. Here comes Brown. Here comes Prazel on the defense. Loose puck goes off to the far side. Nobody can really find it. Now the Stars will get it. They'll backhand it down into the Knight zone. This will come around the net. Grabbed by Brown. Big check. Brown goes down. Now JC will get it ahead to Bachta. Bachta will bring it up the left-hand side. To his forehand. He'll shoot. Saved by Napier. Right into the glove of Napier. Face-off will be in the Star zone. Just underway, 13:35 remaining the first.
Caleb Brown, number 53, you're watching Knights Hockey.
Face-off comes to Sanders. He'll go down. Puck goes off into the corner. Sanders will race back for it. Stars will come away with it. Now cross-ice pass held in by Brown. Now chipped out into the neutral zone by the Stars. They'll cross-ice over to the far side. Pulled back to the center of the ice. Poke check there by Prazel. Loose puck. That comes to Brown. Brown will chip it ahead out into the neutral zone. This will be controlled by the Stars. Now dumped into the Knight zone. Prazel will give chase over to the near corner. Up the left-hand side. Now he'll get it ahead to Sanders. Sanders will pull back to the middle. JC will stay onside, right to the front to Sanders. He'll take a shot, goes wide left of the net. Comes over to near side. Up the right-hand side, the Stars will bring it into the neutral zone. Now dumped into the Knight zone. That'll go off into the near corner, grabbed by Hutch. Loses it right in front of the net. Now finally grabbed control by Sanders. Sanders ahead to Larson. Larson will come in, he'll take a shot. That's deflected off the Stars, goes back behind the net. Comes over near side. Larson with a big check, slows it up, goes back into the corner. Now the Stars will clear it. That'll be held by Morrison right at the red line. Knights will have to get onside. Hutch will bring it back into the Star zone. Now kick back out into the Knight zone. Morrison chases after it. He'll come around the backside of the net. Up the left-hand side, chips it ahead to Larson. Now Larson will get it out in the middle to Banks. Banks will go to the left. Everybody stays on side. Now it comes back out to neutral. Delayed offsides called. Everybody back on side. Grabbed by the Stars backside of the net. Neal will give a little forecheck. Makes an early pass. Pops out to Larson. Now kicked back out by the Stars out into the neutral zone. Neal will chase after it over in the far corner. Down he gets pushed. Loose puck comes away for the Knights. Down into the neutral zone. We got a penalty coming up, and this is going to be on Neal. And the first power play of the game will go to the Stars. And Kimkus is going to ask what the call was as Neal was on the ground. Two minutes for holding on Neal. Stars to the power play. This will bring in Frederick and Braun on the defense, looking to see who they're bringing out on the forward line. It's going to be Dunlap and Fortner. Face off won by the Stars. They'll come D to D near side to Grizzle. They'll take a shot, deflected off of Frederick's leg, goes off in the far corner, around the boards. Now we got a delayed penalty on the Knights again. Big check there by Frederick. Pinched up against the board. Stars hold it in. Far side, they'll take a shot. That's deflected up front. Comes around, still delayed offsides. Napier's headed to the bench. We got a 6 skater, 6 on 4. Now they'll be touched up by Frederick. And let's see what the call is on this one. We got an interference on the Knights, so the Stars will go to a 5-on-3 right away. This is going to be on Braun. He'll go join Neal in the sin bin. So with 11:06 remaining in the first, it's a 5-on-3 skate for the next minute and 31 while Neal's in there for holding. Braun goes 2 minutes for interference. Bakta, Frederick, and Hutch Smith in here. That face-off comes to Bakta. He'll try to clear it. The Stars hold it in. They'll go D to D. Raced up. Tip goes wide of the net. Grabbed by the Stars. They'll backhand it. That goes into the neutral zone all the way down to Napier. He'll touch it up. Knights will hold. Bakta a little bit into the Star zone. Now they'll get the clearing pass up the left-hand side. They'll drop it. Here comes Bakta. Makes it peel back towards the wall. At the high D. They'll come D to D near side. They'll take a shot. Glove saved by Russo. They'll blow it dead. Face off in the Knight zone. Knights will switch it up. Prazel and Fortner and Brown look like they're checking in. Keeping the legs fresh. 57 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Won by the Stars. They'll bring it up near D. Now dump it back into the right wing, back up to the D. Takes a shot up front. That's deflected, sitting right in front of the house. Now the Knights are cleared out high, held in by the Stars. They'll come to go D to D. Now stolen by Fortner. Fortner's going to bring it in, up the middle, being back checked, and has it poked off into the corner. Fortner still controls it down in the corner. Now he'll take it down low by himself. Takes a shot. That goes off the side of the netting. Grabbed by the Stars. 23 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Cleared up the right wall. Now we're going to get a cross check. And this is on Fortner.
This game is brought to you by Meineke Car Care Centers of Kansas City. Trust your keys with Meineke.
So Brown and Prazel over here stay in on the defense, looking to see who climbs over the wall to keep it a 5-on-3. This will bring in Bakta, it looks like, to take the face off. 2 defenders. Three quick penalties by the Knights, and the sin bin's getting full. Here comes Bakta skating in. Talking to Brown, seeing where he wants him. Face-off grab by the Stars. They'll send it into the right wing, peels up. Now they'll go D to D far side. Takes the shot, saved by Russo. Rebound loose, cleared momentarily by Brown. Now the shot goes wide of the net, goes off to the far side of the ice. 2 seconds, one. It'll stay a 5-on-3 as Neal can't come out of the box. 22 seconds left on the 5-on-3 now. Fortner's penalty has started. Here come the Stars up the right-hand side. They'll skate in right, drop it for their D up near side. Battle up front between Brown. Now Brown will sneak in, saved by Russo right up front. He'll sit on it, they'll blow it dead. 5 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3, and then the Knights will get a skater out. This will bring in Hutch, Frederick. Neal will climb out of the box now and go to the bench. So Dunlap, JC, and Frederick in there, and then we'll get Braun out in 5 more seconds. Face-off will be far side in the Knight zone. Stars win this one. They'll come D to D near side. Skate in, big slapper goes wide left. Braun's in, bounces past Braun. All the way into the neutral zone, 5-on-4. They'll bring it near side. Now they'll cross ice, bring it up the middle. Dunlap with the body check. That comes to Frederick. That'll clear it out in the neutral zone. Here comes JC up the left-hand side. He'll bring it in by himself right to the forehand. Now left for Braun. He'll send it around the backside of the net. 1:05 remaining in the power play for the Stars. Up the left-hand side, out into the neutral zone. This will come to Braun. Braun will chase after, down in front of Russo. Backhands it up the near boards. Can't get it cleared. Big slapper. That goes way wide left. Around the boards, back out to neutral ice. Stars will come D to D. Now they'll bring it in up the right-hand side. Cross ice over to the left. Saved by Russo. Grabbed by Dunlap. He'll lose it backside of the net. Stars will send it around the boards. Dump it back down into the corner. 33 seconds left on the power play. Grabbed by Braun. Off one of the skates of the Stars. Stars hold it in. Over to the right wing. Now they'll cross ice left side. JC's over there. They'll dump it back down in the corner. Now Braun's down there. Here's Dunlap. Stars come away with it. Tried to center it up front. Just past the stick. They'll hold it in near side. Now that's grabbed by Frederick. He'll chip it off the glass but can't get it cleared. 5 seconds remaining. And we're going to get a hand pass, bring it out to neutral ice with 1 second remaining before Fortner will be able to come out of the box. This will bring in Larson and Neal. Hutch, Smith, and Morrison. Face-off comes back to Morrison. He'll chip it out in the neutral zone, back to full strength. In comes Banks. Stars will backhand it into the Knight zone right to Moe. Moe will bring it near side off the boards, bounces right to Banks. Banks will bring it in left. He's got Neal to the right. Larson trailing. Banks will shoot. Napier with the save, loose up front. They'll jump on top of it, blow a dead face-off in the Star zone. 7:18 remaining in the first. Stars with 11 shots on goal already, but half the period seems to be spent on a 5-on-3. We're finally back to full strength. Larson will step into the dot. That'll trickle out to Smith. Smith will send it off the boards down low to Banks, but that actually comes to Larson. Now cleared out into the neutral zone by the Stars. Comes to Moe. Moe will chip it off the boards near side, just past Banks, but that comes to Neal. Neal back to the forehand, shoots! Saved by left. Wrapped around the boards. Hutch can't get to it. That'll go all the way down, arms in the air. This is going to be icing. We'll blow a dead face off in the Star zone. Neal with an opportunity, couldn't get it in. Sanders, Bach to JC, check in on the forward line. Brown and Prazel on the defense. Face off near side in the Star zone, 6:52 remaining in the first. Face-off comes to Sanders. He'll send it down the corner, now sends it around the backside of the net. JC's back there. He'll grab it. Up the boards. Now he'll whip it down low. This comes right to Bakta. Or actually, that's Sanders. Sanders tries a backhand pass, blocked by the Stars, and now they'll come the other way. Up the right-hand side. Loses the puck. Down into the corner it goes. Prazel and the Stars get tied up. Prazel comes away with the puck backside of the net. Up the boards, now over to JC. Prazel went down. Stars hold it in right at the D. Now they'll bring it over near side. That goes down in the corner. Prazel's right there, but can't get it cleared up the board. Stars hold it in, centered up front. Deflected off of JC, right to the D. Come D to D near side. Pressured by Sanders, now grabbed by Bachta. He'll chip it off the boards ahead up to JC. JC up the left, he'll take a shot. That's deflected, goes off to the far corner. Now out in the neutral zone. Stars will chip it up the boards. Right in front of Braun. This will be grabbed by Sanders. Sanders will bring it up left-hand side. Drops it for Bachta. Bachta right along the blue line. Sends it across to Braun. Braun will skate in right. He'll take a shot wide left. This will come over near side towards Sanders. Sanders will hold it in up against the boards. Gets it down low to JC. Now it chips over Frederick's stick. And that'll come all the way down to the night zone. Stars are going to get a line change. This will be grabbed by Frederick. Frederick up the boards. Loose puck right in the neutral zone. Let's see who comes away with it. Finally, the Stars will come away. They'll bring it near side. That's stolen by Sanders. Sanders right in front of us up the left-hand side. Bachta stays onside. Sanders will lose the puck. Now it bounces right back to him, loses it again. Here come the Stars up the right-hand side. Pulls back. Nice job by Frederick. He'll chip it back into the neutral zone. JC will race after it. Lifts the stick, battles for the puck. Stars kick it off to the boards. JC's still right there. Now the Stars gain control. They'll come around the backside of the net. 4:50 remaining in the first. Quick outlet pass by the Stars. Back check by Frederick. Slows it up. Comes right to Russo. Russo with the save. Goes down into the corner. Frederick and the Stars are tied up. Now loose puck. Here comes Fortner. Fortner to the right. He's got Chikine to the left. Now they cross right through the middle. Down goes Fortner. Down goes Chikine. We got a penalty coming up on the Stars. And the Knights will finally get themselves a power play. Hooking as Chikine went down. So Knights will get their power play unit out here. Banks, Fortner, Bachta, JC, and Sanders will go to the D.
This KC Knights power play is brought to you by Par Electric.
Grabbed by the Stars. They'll bring it in now. They'll send one all the way down to Russo. Straight on net. Grabbed by Sanders. Backside. He'll put on the brakes. Now he'll get the breakout. This will come to Fortner. Fortner will chip it off the boards, trying to get it to JC. A little behind him. The Stars will send it back into the night zone. This will be grabbed by Sanders. Sanders will lose it right up front, but gains control up the left-hand side. Right to his forehand. Takes a shot. Rebound. Shoots and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 9, Jackson JC. From number 6, Kingston Sanders on the rebound shot. And with 4:03 remaining in the first, Knights get a power play goal and go up 1-0. Face off 1 to Hutch Smith. Chipped off the boards off Sanders' stick. And we got a delayed offsides. Kick back into the night zone. This will be grabbed by Morrison. Chipped up the boards. Stars will get to this one. Now battle for the puck right up against the boards. Mo will send it across ice, trying to get it to JC. Gets kicked back. Now Mo will chase after. Chips it along the boards out into the Star zone. Sanders will give a little bit of a chase. Looking for the cross-ice pass. Now it comes near side. Stolen by Sanders. Right up front. Sanders with a shot. Shoots and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 6, Kingston Sanders, unassisted. And with 3:31 remaining in the first, the Knights are now up 2-0. Face-off won by the Stars, goes far side, pressured by Goins, now chipped up in the air. That'll come all the way down, tapped by Russo, off into the corner, grabbed by Braun. Held in by the Stars. Big collision over there. Now Larson will come away with it. He'll chip it behind the net over toward the near side to Banks. Banks across ice. Oh, right off the back skate of Goins. Stolen by the Stars. Brought into the Knight zone. Polson will take it down deep. He'll chip it off the boards around to the far side. Now backhanded comes right to Braun. Still up the far side boards. Knights can't get it cleared. Now Braun will clear it. He'll send it out into the Star zone. This is going to be an icing. Frederick and Braun in on the defense. Looks like the Knights are going to change everything up. Brown and Praise will check in on the defense. Dunlap, Chikini, and Fortner on the forward line. That faceoff's grabbed by Fortner momentarily. He'll lose it. Stars will send it down low. Brown will backhand it by far corner. Dunlap will chase after. Battle for it up against the wall. Now to be pinched out. Finally trickles out. This will be grabbed by Fortner. He'll wheel around the backside of the net. Now he'll backhand it, trying to get it to Chikini. Chikini will touch it right back to Fortner. Sent down into the Star zone, far corner, or near corner. Trickles out. Stars will grab this one, bring it up the right-hand side. Look for a cross-ice pass. Bounces off the boards. Slapped by Prazel, kept into the neutral zone. Now to come into the Knight zone. Grabbed by the Stars. They'll skate in right up front. Shot goes over Russo. Centered back up front. Right into the glove of Russo. They'll blow it dead. Face off in the Knight zone with 2:02 remaining in the first. Knights lead 2-0 on two quick goals. Sanders involved in both of them. Had the assist to Jackson JC, and then got the steal unassisted for the goal. Morrison and Smith in. JC, Sanders, and Bakta face off one down low by the Stars. Now to come away to Sanders. Sanders up the left. Round the D. Sanders will bring it in. He'll take a shot just over the post. Far side. Held in by Hutch. Stars will send it around the boards. This will be held in by Bakta. He'll look for cross ice to Sanders. That's intercepted there by the Stars. Kicked out in the neutral zone. Stars will bring it in right-hand side. Loses the puck, now grabbed by JC. He'll get it ahead up to Bakta. Bakta will skate it in, pulls back. Held in by Mo, sends it back across far ice into the far corner. Hutch will chase after, backhands it to JC. Now it pops up, pinched up against the boards. JC comes away with it, backside of the net, still loose. Now he'll try to backhand it, getting it up to Hutch. Stars will get it, they'll ice it. 52.7 seconds remaining in the first. Faceoff will come back into the Star zone. Larson, Neal, and Banks will check in. Frederick and Braun on the defense for this faceoff in the Star zone. Larson will win it to Neal. Neal will send it to Braun. Braun will send it up front. That gets deflected, grabbed by Larson behind the net. He'll backhand it back into the far corner. Banks will chase over for it. Stars will get their first look for the clearing pass. Now they'll bring it out into the neutral zone. Stays onside right to the forehand. Goes straight to Russo, right into the glove. They'll blow it dead and we'll face it off in the Knight zone. 35.1 seconds remaining in the period. Stars grab this one down the corner, try to send it up the boards. Banks will chip it out into the neutral zone. Now Neal will race after it. He'll get to it first. He'll sink it in. Shot saved by Napier. Rebound. Comes up front. Rebound by Larson. That goes off into the corner. Grabbed by Neal. Now he'll lose it. Grabbed by the Stars in the corner. Chipped high up into the air. That comes all the way to Frederick in the neutral zone. Grabbed by Larson. Big check by Larson. Comes loose. That'll come over near side. 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the period. And after one, The Knights lead 2-0. Started off with a lot of penalties. Survived a long 5-on-3. And then come back and strike twice within about 30 seconds. And they're up 2-0 after the first period. We'll go to the ESPN update. The Fighting Illini from Illinois lead the Mizzou Tigers 49-44 with 13 minutes remaining in the game. Go Illinois. If you're a Jayhawk fan, you probably like that score. If you're a Mizzou fan, you're probably cussing me right now, but that's okay. All right, first intermission's over. Knights 2 goals on 7 shots. Stars 0 goals on 15 shots. They had 11 of them during all that 5-on-3 action as everything was down in the Knight zone. Nice job by Russo keeping them off the board. We'll get ready to start the second. This is going to bring out Braun and Frederick. Dunlap, Fortner, and Chikini will check in on the forward line. Stars will win the faceoff, sends it all the way back to Napier. He'll touch it and leaves it for Wayne. Wayne will send it around the backside of the net, far corner. Up the boards, a nice touch pass, and here come the Stars the other way. They'll send it far left side, down into the corner, send one up front. That's deflecting, goes wide of the net. Stars will hold it in, sends it back up front. Frederick can't get it cleared out, goes off to the near side. Stars will hold it in down low. Now Braun working to try to get the steal. Tried to center pass up front. That'll come to Dunlap. He can't get it cleared. Polson sends one up front. Oh, couldn't get a handle on it. Loose puck. Saved by Russo. Big save by Russo. A lot of traffic right there in front. He lost his twig also. Face-off will be in the Knight zone. And the Knights will switch everything up. This will bring in Bachta, Sanders, and JC, Prazel, and Brown.
Michael Fortner, number 40. You're watching Knights hockey.
One by the Stars comes up high to their D. They'll send it down to the wing. That wraps around the boards, goes behind the net, off to the far corner. Polson will grab this for the Stars, sends it back down low. Chipped out front, touched by Bachta, now grabbed by Sanders. Sanders right through the middle. Gets squeezed, can't hold it in. Now back out in the neutral zone. Here come the Stars the other way. One-on-one with Brown. They'll take a shot, deflected off Brown, goes off to the near side. Now grabbed by Bachta, he'll lose it. Stars will backhand it down low into the corner. Brown will send it up to JC, he'll lose it. Now it's grabbed by Brown once again behind the net. He'll backhand it, held by the Stars, wrapped around the boards. This will come over near side. Stars will hold it in, backhander down into the corner once again. Now backside of the net. Bounces up front, but held in by the Stars. Sends it back down into the corner. Tries to center it up front. Now to be backhanded by Bachta. Bachta will leave it for Sanders. Sanders will come in off to the left. Leaves it for JC. Down into the corner. JC comes to the backside of the net. Looking to center it up front. Bachta's there. Shoots. Oh, goes wide left of the net. Now over to near side JC. Popped up in the air by Napier. Comes right into the glove of Sanders. Held in by Brown. He'll send it back down low. Wrapped around the net. Stars will touch it. Now they'll get the clearing pass out into the neutral zone. Now they'll get the steal. Down into the Knight zone. They'll race after it into the corner. Look to center it up front. Bounces one off the side of the net. Now it goes far side. Larson will backhand it out into neutral ice. Stars will get to it first, but now stolen by Sanders. Sanders will bring it in the left-hand side, leaves it for Neal. Neal will skate in. Center pass to Larson. Oh, deflected, comes up front, saved by Napier. Smith will momentarily hold it in. Now it's deflected back out into the Knight zone. Morrison will race over. Now it's grabbed by Larson. Larson will get it to Neal. He'll bring it up the right-hand side, looks to cross ice. Banks can't get it in. Now Hutch will. He'll send it down low. Grabbed by Napier. Taps it behind the net. Neal will get a forecheck. Banks is down there too. We got an arm up in the air, so this is going to be a delayed penalty on the Knights. All the way down to Russo, and let's see who gets this. It's either going to be Banks or it's going to be Neal. Looks like it's going to be Neal for his second penalty. Cross check. So Dunlap Fortner will check in on this along with Frederick and Braun. Power play to the Stars. 11:49 remaining in the second. Puck bouncing around. Fortner with a little body check. Now the Stars hold it in. They're up high D, far side. They'll send it down into the right wing. Looks to center it up front. That's deflected by Dunlap. Held in by Reuter for the Stars. Now centered up front. Big body check there by Frederick. Puts a Stars player on his back. Now the puck trickles out. Centered up front once again. Deflected up front. Frederick will backhand it. Comes right to Braun. Now Braun will slap it out of the neutral zone. Stars got offside, so they'll have to wait. Finally gets it back out here towards the neutral zone. Fortner will send it out into the Star zone. Now grabbed by the Stars. Far side, they'll take it in right-hand side. Deflected by Frederick. Goes down into the corner. This will be grabbed by Frederick. Ripped hard around the boards. Held in by Reuter for the Stars. He'll send one up front. That's deflected by Frederick. Now cleared out into the Stars zone. 50 seconds remaining on the penalty for the Knights. Cross ice. This is grabbed by Goins momentarily. Now he'll lose it. Here come the Stars with it. That's brought into the right-hand side by the Stars. Goins with some pressure. Far side. Now centered up front. Saved by Russo as they get the cross ice pass to the back door. Russo's not going to let that one go. And now it's blown dead as the net came off.
This game is brought to you by Par Electric. Par puts people first.
Goins and Larson, Morrison and Smith have checked in. Face off in the Knight zone. Bounce around, quick shot, saved by Russo once again. Now it comes to the stick of Smith. They'll try to clear it up the board. Stars hold it in. Now slap down, quick shot, saved by Russo once again off into the corner. Now cleared by the Knights, far in. This will come bounce off the boards right to Napier. Goins is going to keep the pressure on. They'll send it up the boards. Here comes Larson. That's the end of the penalty. Neal goes to the bench. Knights are back to full strength as this brings out Sanders. Here come the Stars right into the Knight zone. Quick shot, saved by Russo. Cleared off by Morrison. Can't get it cleared now. It'll be touched that by Goins. That's going to be an icing. Face-off will come back to the Knight zone. 9:32 remaining in the first. Knights leading 2-0. Big Mo and Smith in. Now they're going to go to the bench. That'll bring in Brown and Prazel. Bach to JC and Sanders on the face-off forwards. Bachta will win it ahead. Over to Prazel. Prazel will tap it to Sanders. Sanders up the left-hand side. JC fall in the middle. Poke check there by the Stars. Does come to JC behind the net. He'll lose it behind the net. Stars trying to clear it. Big check by Prazel trying to hold it in. He'll send it back down low. just out in front of Bacta. Napier pokes it off to the side. Backhander comes loose. Now the Stars will finally get it cleared. Out into the neutral zone. Prazel will race back at it. He's going to be back checked by the Stars. Clearing pass doesn't get out of the zone. Now loose. That'll be stolen by Bacta. Bacta will backhand it far side over to Sanders. Sanders will chip it off the boards. That's blocked right by the ref. Stars will come back the other way. Right to the middle. Whiffs on the one-timer. Now cleared out there by Brown. Prazel's over there. He'll get him pinched up against the boards. This will be Bacta with it up the left-hand side. Poke check by the Stars. Dropped right at the blue line. Now it comes out. A crossing pass stolen by Brown. Right to JC. JC will send it off to the right down into the corner. He's got Bacta right up front. JC grabs it in the corner. Gets it to Bacta. Now loose behind the net. Comes right to JC. There's Hutch coming down. JC comes away with it. He'll shoot it. Deflected. That goes into the net. Face-off will be in the Star zone. 8:12 remaining in the second.
Chase Bacta, number 5, and you're watching Knights Hockey.
Fortner, Dunlap, and Chikini check in. We'll keep Moe and Smith out there on the defense. Stars are missing a player. Now they'll climb over the wall and come out and join the rest of the team. One by Dunlap, back to Smith. Now it has a stolen. We got a 3-on-1 coming the other way. Hutch working his way back. Here comes Fortner and Chikini. Quick shot saved by Russo. Backside of the net, grabbed by the Stars. Now pressured down low. Loose net. Quick shot by the Stars, goes wide left, off into the near corner. This will be grabbed by the Stars, now pressured by Fortner and Smith. Stars get it centered up front, deflected wide of the net, grabbed by Dunlap, off the backhand. He'll get it ahead up to Chikini. Chikini will cross ice trying to get it to Fortner. This will go down into the corner. Fortner chases after it. Loose puck up against the boards. Here comes Dunlap with a big shoulder. Dunlap will backhand it, trying to get it up to Smith. Now the Stars will get the breakout. That's intercepted by Moe. He'll get it to Smith. Smith will bring it over near side over towards Fortner. Loose puck down low. Now grabbed by the Stars. Right to the forehand, center of the ice. Pressured by Morrison. Saved by Russo. Comes off to the near side. Here's Fortner with the check. Loose puck grabbed by Chikini. Can't get it cleared. Tillery comes away with it. Right up front, saved by Russo. Poked off, round the back of the net it goes. That'll go up to the far corner. Now they'll bring it up high D. Saved by Russo once again. Loose puck goes off into the corner. That's deflected by Fortner off the shot from the Stars. Now cleared out into the Stars zone. Russo gets his twig back. Knights get a line change. They'll send it up the left-hand side, now out into the middle. Quick shot, saved by Russo again. In comes Neal, in comes Larson. Stars will take a shot. Another save by Russo. Loose up front, now goes off into the far corner. Stars will hold it in. Comes around the back of the net. Battle for the puck. Moe will send it up the boards. This will come to Banks. Poked by the Stars, held in, centered up front, now grabbed by Smith. Smith will try to clear it. Stars hold it in, sends a shot, deflected, comes right over Russo's shoulder, off the glass. Now Russo will jump on top of it. They'll blow it dead, face off in the Knight zone. Frederick and Braun have checked in for Moe and Smith. They're gassed. Nice job by them. Banks, Neal, and Larson in there. Grabbed by the Stars. Saved by Russo. Comes off near corner. Now wrapped around far side. Takes an odd bounce. Held in by the Stars. Backside of the net. It'll come once again. Frederick stops that one as they tried to center it. Down goes one of the Knights. That'll come to Banks. Banks slams one right off the skates of Larson. Stars hold it in. Now they'll backhand it up front. Now to be grabbed by Neal. He'll touch it to Larson. Larson will bring it up to Banks, left-hand side. He'll lose it. Comes right to Larson. Larson with the shot. Right to Neal. Stars try to clear it. Larson will hold it in to Frederick. Frederick will send it back down low. Comes out to Banks. Poked away by the Stars, comes near wall. Now they'll backhand it off the glass, down the wall. Braun will chase after it, and we'll get an icing. With 5:03 remaining in the second, face-off in the Star zone. Knights will change up their forwards. In comes Bacta and JC and Sanders. Frederick and Braun will stay in on the defense. Face-off comes to JC over to Braun. Braun will send one. That's actually blocked by Sanders. Now he'll send one back up front. That's deflected, goes off to the far corner. Grabbed by Sanders. Sanders will skate in through the middle. Loses the puck. Braun will step up and grab it. He'll take it down low. To his backhand, poked away by the Stars, comes right to Bacta. Bacta will send it to Sanders. Sanders back to Bacta. Down goes Bacta. Sanders will grab it near side, wraps it around the boards. That goes to JC. Centers it up front. Bacta wasn't there. Stars grab it. Send it around the boards. Stolen by JC. Right to Sanders. Has it poked away, and here come the Stars the other way out into neutral ice. They'll send one off into the deep corner. Grabbed by Bacta, backhands it right to Frederick. Now Frederick will backhand it up the boards. This will be held by the Stars. They'll come cross ice, bounce it off the boards. This will be grabbed by Sanders, looking. He'll pass it up ahead to Jackson JC. Off his stick, now slapped up into the glass. Held in, comes right to Sanders. Now he'll lose it. Stars will send it around the boards far side. Stars will clear it, goes past Bacta. Sanders will come back for it into the Star zone. Now chips it up the boards, trying to get it to Frederick. Goes off the skate. Now the Stars will saucer one up in the air. That's going to be icing. Goins, Chikini, and Fortner have checked in on the forwards. Brown and Praisel on the defense. Face off far side in the Star zone with 3:36 remaining in the second. 2-0 Knights. Grabbed by the Stars in the corners. Fortner won it ahead. Now they'll chip it up the boards. Grabbed by Brown. He'll send it right back into the Star zone. Poked right back out. Now tied up right here in front of us. Finally comes out, goes out into the Star zone, grabbed in the far corner. Backhand, it comes right to Goins. Goins with a shot wide right of the net. Goes past the far corner, now poked away by the Stars. Praisel will work it over their far boards. He'll backhand it over, and that'll be grabbed by Fortner. Fortner to his backhand. Up the left-hand side, Fortner will bring it. Chips it around the corner, back low, down behind the net. Off into the near corner. Up the wall. Momentarily held in by Chikini. He goes down. Now kicked out into the Knight zone. This will be Praisel. Praisel will look to cross ice. Nope, Aiga sends it up to the near side. Off the boards, grabbed by Wayne for the Stars. He'll backhand it, and here come the Stars the other way with a 3-on-2. They'll send one right into the gut of Russo. He'll cover that one up, blown dead. 2:30 remaining in the second.
This game is brought to you by Meineke Car Care Centers of Kansas City. Trust your keys with Meineke.
Smith and Morrison check in on the defense. Down goes Moe, tripped over the ice. Neal, Larson, and Banks check in on the forward line. 2:30 remaining. Won by the Stars. They'll send it up the boards and around the corner. Down behind the net. Look to center it up front. Bounces one off the railing of the net. Off into the far corner it goes. That comes out to Smith. Out into the neutral zone. Stars will have to get onside. Shot saved by Russo, and we're going to get a tripping penalty on Larson, I think it was. Maybe it was on Russo, and somebody will have to figure out who goes to the box. It was one of the two. So tripping was on Russo. Somebody on the ice has to serve it. So Smith will go serve it. So Knights have brought in Dunlap, Fortner, Braun, and Frederick. That comes to Braun. He tries to clear it. Blocked by the Stars. Shot goes wide of the net. Now Frederick will send it up the boards. This will be held in by the Stars once again. Far side. Right to their D. Big slapper. Saved by Russo. Loose up front. Kicked off into the corner. Now Fortner will come away with it. He'll battle the Stars. Stars come away. They'll come D to D near side. Over to Tillery. He'll backhand one. That's blocked by Braun. Now goes behind the net. Right up front. Covered up by Russo. Poked at by the Stars. Braun didn't like that as he sent one of the Stars players on his can. 1:29 remaining in the period. 1:28 remaining on the Stars power play. Face-off grab by the Stars goes into the far corner. Braun will go over there. There's Dunlap down low. Stars come away with it in the corner. Chip it up to Tillery. Tillery will go cross ice over to the far side. They'll take a shot. Saved by Russo. Rebound saved by Russo. Now a big pile up front. No goal. They're waving that off as there was a mess up front. Everybody went down. And Braun's going to get a penalty after the fact. Unsportsmanlike. And another 5-on-3 for the Stars. What was it? 2 minutes for what?
Unsportsmanlike.
So Larson, Brown, and Prazel. That's one to Prazel. Prazel will send it down all the way to Napier. Grabbed by the Stars. They'll look to cross ice. Far side, touch pass up the middle. Now brought in left-hand side to Schutzler. He'll send one. That goes deflected wide of the net. Wrapped around the board. Somebody broke a twig. That's Larson. Larson lost his. He'll grab Brown's. Brown will block that one up front. Nice job diving by Prazel, blocks that shot. Stars holding it in, 35 seconds remaining. Another shot blocked by Larson. Shot goes wide of the net, goes off into the far corner. Brown still playing without his twig as he gave it to Larson. Shot saved by Russo. That'll slow it up so Brown can get himself his stick back. Larson can get a new one. We'll just change players. So here comes Frederick Bakta and JC on this one. 22 seconds left on the 5-on-3, 23 seconds left for the period. Grabbed by the Stars, backhanded up high to Tillery. He'll send it far side, out in front, poked by JC, but goes back behind the net. Tried to center up front, right to the D, big slapper, wide left of the net. 10 seconds remaining, comes up to Tillery up high. He'll send it back into the wing, that goes behind the net. Centered up front, backhander, saved by Russo, 2-1, cleared by the Knights. That's the end of the period. Stars will begin the third on the power play with 46 seconds left. We're going to take a short intermission here as they shave the ice. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. right, second intermission is over. Knights still working on coming out of the locker room. Stars are already out. Here come the Knights. And a short little time here to stretch. Reminder, JV2 versus the Stars coming up immediately following this varsity game. And then JV1 versus St. Joe coming up after the JV2 game. All right, refs say that's enough. Napier off to the left. Russo skating into the bench. Final words from Coach Kempkes. Prazel and Brown check in on the defense. There goes Russo off to the right. Larson, Fortner out on the forward line. Remember, now here comes Dunlap. So we got too many out here as the Stars will start the period on a power play. So it'll be Larson, Fortner, Brown, and Prazel. Third period's underway, won by the Stars. Brought in right-hand side by the Stars. Drop for Polson. Polson will send her back up front. Quick shot received by Russo. Grabbed by Prazel. Popped up in the air. That'll go off to the near corner. Held by the Stars. Loses it behind the net. Brown will send it up the boards. This will come to Larson. Larson will send it up towards Fortner. Fortner with a nice stick lift, but can't get a hold of the puck. Stars come away with it. They'll backhand it up the boards, back out to neutral ice. Now this is slapped away by Larson. Larson will send it to Frederick. Sent into the Star zone. That's the end of the penalty. Out comes Braun. In comes Bakta. Held in by Smith. Smith will send one, blocked up front by the Stars. Delayed offsides. Frederick couldn't quite hold it in. Now it'll come out to Fortner. He'll whip one hard. That bounces off the board, touched by the Stars in their own zone. Brought over near side. This will be grabbed by Sanders for the Stars. Drop pass, poked away by Bakta. Bakta will send it out into the neutral zone. Sanders will chase after it for the Knights. Now it's grabbed by JC. JC with the steal. Right to the forehand, takes a shot. Blocker saved by Napier right in front. Backhander by Bakta. Shoot. Scores! Kansas City goal! Number 9, Jackson JC. Not sure if they're going to get an assist from anybody on that. Bakta and Sanders were both up front. Let's see if they give one. Jackson JC will get the goal. His 10th of the season, and the Knights are up 3-0. Grabbed by Bakta. He'll bring it in right-hand side. Shot deflected, goes off into the corner. Backhander by the Stars up the boards. No assist. Okay, Kingston Sanders and Chase Bakta both with an assist. I knew they were down there. Grabbed by the Stars, and now we're going to get a penalty on the Knights. Roughing, and that's going to be Frederick. So the Stars go to the power play with 13:03 remaining in the game. Face-off will be in the Knights zone. Roughing on Broden Frederick. Dunlap and Fortner out here. Braun and Brown for this face-off. Won by the Stars. They'll go D to D, far side. Now centered up front, deflected up front. Kicked off into the corner, grabbed by Braun. Braun will send it hard off the glass. Fortner will send it out in the neutral zone, grabbed by the Stars. They'll cross ice, Allman near side. Left for Allman. They'll take a shot, blocker saved by Brown, or Russo. That'll be sent around the back of the net. Now grabbed by Brown. Brown will saucer it up in the air. Foot race for the puck. That's going to go all the way down to Napier. He'll send it back the other way. Fortner keeps on the forecheck. Now backhands a little deeper, back into the Stars zone. They'll bring it near side. Back to the middle. Backhander off into the near corner. Brown will come around. Tries to push it ahead. Stars hold it in. Fortner and Brown are in there. Trickles out. Now ground by Dunlap. Dunlap up the left, or right-hand side. Now Brown's coming to the middle, to the backhand. Poked away by the Stars, goes off into the far corner. They'll bring it in the right-hand side. Stars in the line change. Centered up front. Nobody home. Now Larson will grab it. He'll slap it up the boards all the way down into the Star zone. That'll be touched by Napier. 35 seconds remaining on the Stars power play. Now quick pass up the right-hand side, right through the legs of Prazel. He'll send it back out into the neutral zone, back into the Star zone. Here comes Neal. Neal will come in. Makes Napier make a quick touch pass. Now almost grabbed by Larson. Stars come away with it. Poked away there momentarily by Moe. 5 seconds remaining. Now grabbed by Larson. He'll slap it off the boards. Stars will race after it. Napier will touch it behind the net. That's the end of the power play. Knights back to full strength. Stars send it around the boards, near side. Checked by Goins. That comes out to Prazel. Prazel will backhand it, going far side to Neal. Neal will touch it to Goins. Goins around the right-hand side. Tries to get it to Banks. Bounces off the skate of the Stars. They'll grab the puck and come back the other way. Now stolen by Banks. Banks will bring it back. Back to the left. Poked away as he was trying to come back to his forehand. Big check by Banks. Popped out all the way to Moe in the neutral zone. And the Stars player is down. Neal will pop it up in the air. Now the Stars come away with it. Finally gets back up off the ice. And he'll head to the bench. Goins will send it back into the Star zone. Grab behind the net. Neal pressures to one side. Goins to the other. Stars come out with it. And they'll bring it up the left-hand side. Centers it right up front. Neal with the back check. Slows it up. Shot saved by Russo. Goes off into the corner. Now comes a Neal. He'll chip it off the boards. Can't get it cleared. Stars send it back down low. This will be grabbed by Morrison. Backside of the net. He'll take a check. Down he goes. Stars hold it in. Sanders with a shot. Glove saved by Russo. They'll blow it dead. Face off in the Knights zone with 9:38 remaining in the game. Knights leading 3-0. 3 goals on, now it says 0 shots. I don't know what the shots are. They cleared those.
Jensen Russo, number 36, and you're watching Knights Hockey.
Sanders, Bachta, and JC check in along with Braun and Frederick. Face-off one, grabbed by the Stars. Now it's deflected down low. Grabbed by Bachta. He'll send it around the boards. Off to the far side. Held in by the Stars. Shot, rebound, saved by Russo. Rebound goes up over the net. Stars will center it up front. This will be grabbed by Bachta. Held in by the Stars, now loose, grabbed by JC. JC will bring it left, has it poke checked away. Loose puck right at the red line, grabbed by the Stars, deflected by Frederick. Now goes off towards the Knights bench, into the Star zone. They'll lose it. That comes right to Braun. Braun will go down, out into the neutral zone. This will be grabbed by JC. JC gets it to Sanders. He'll lose it from a poke check off into the corner. Now they'll saucer. This is going to be icing. And we got some pushing and shoving going on afterwards. No icing's calling on this. Somebody lost a mitt. I think that was from the Stars player. Down into the corner, battle for the puck. And now we got some, there's some cross-checking and pushing going on with the Stars. It's kind of turning into a game like it was yesterday. McCray will get one for the Stars. He's still chirping over there at Frederick. Frederick will go to the send in for the Knights. This will be offsetting. We'll skate 5-on-5. Both getting some roughing penalties. Face-off will, let's see where the face-off will come out to. This will bring in Chikine, Dunlap, and Fortner. Smith and Brown on the defense. Face-off won by the Stars. Comes up high. Shot goes wide left of the net. Off to the far side towards Hutch. Stars will hold it in the corner. Brown working it up front. Now it's deflected by Dunlap. That'll go off the boards to Fortner. Fortner right through the skates of Chikine into the Star zone. Stars will send it back out. Looking for that cross-ice pass. Now they'll bring it into the Knight zone. Brown's worked his way back. Deflected off of Brown's shin guards. Grabbed by Dunlap. Dunlap up ahead. That's going to be an icing. Face off back in the Knight zone. Braun and Mo check in. Smith and Brown will go to the bench. Dunlap wins it off to the side. Grabbed by Braun. Now around the back of the net he'll come. Out into the neutral zone. Braun continues to work it. Kick back into the Star zone, or the Knight zone. This will be grabbed by Morrison behind the net. Chipped off the boards. Out into the center of the ice. Loose puck. Grabbed by the Stars. Quick shot. Wide left of the net. Stars will hold it in. Leaves it for their D. They'll take a shot. That's deflected up front. Goes off into the corner. Grabbed by Braun. Has it poke checked away. He'll retreat back for it into the corner. Clearing pass stolen by the Stars. They try to center one up front. That's deflected. Comes over near side. Grabbed by Mo. Gets deflected. Goes backside of the net over to the far side to Braun. Down goes Braun. Puck trickles back behind the net once again. Held in by the Stars near side. They'll bounce one right off of Dunlap. Bounces back out into the neutral zone. Delayed offsides. This will go down low. Grabbed by Morrison. No pressure. Now he'll look for cross ice. Off the boards. Off of Larson's stick. Now trickles into the Star zone. They'll come cross ice. They'll bring it in the right-hand side. They'll take a shot. Saved by Russo. Goes off into the net. Blown dead. Face off far side in the Knight zone. 6:35 remaining in the game. Brown and Smith check it back in. This will be Larson, Banks, and Neal. Actually, face off will be near side. Banks will send it up the board. Foot race for the puck. Wayne's there, Neal's there, and we got some. Pasco and Banks is going to go to the bench. That's going to be another set of offsetting. Just as McCray and Frederick come out, Banks and Pasco go in. We will skate 5-on-5 once again. Face-off will be at center ice. So Larson, Chikaini now, and Neal, Brown and Smith on the defense. Grabbed by Larson. He'll backhand it down into the Star zone. 6:20 remaining in the game. Wayne will get it behind the net. Chased by Larson. Now stolen by Neal. Brown will send one. That goes wide of the net over to the near side. Chikaini comes over. Big body check. A lot of activity going on back here behind the play with Brown. This will be grabbed by Larson. Larson will send it across. Quick shot, glove save, Napier. They'll jump on top of it, and a lot of pushing going on afterwards. And Knights will change things up. Sanders, JC, and Bach have checked in on the forwards. We'll keep Smith and Brown out there on the defense.
This game is brought to you by Meineke Car Care Centers of Kansas City. Trust your keys with Meineke.
Now Brown and Smith will head to the bench. Frederick and Braun will come back out on the D. Bachta will step into center. That's one grabbed by Sanders. Sanders will skate around the back of the net, over to the near side. Loses the puck, but holds it in now, backhanded down low. JC will go chase after it, battle for it down in the corner with Wayne. Wayne will come away with it, tipped out in the neutral zone. Now it'll come straight to Braun. Braun will bring it up the right-hand side to JC. JC will chip it down into the Star zone, pressured by Bachta. Grabbed by Braun, sends one down low, back behind the net. Wayne will backhand it right over to JC. He'll bounce one right off the side of the netting, grabbed by the Stars up front. 5:13 remain in the game. Off to the right-hand side. Here's Wayne. Centers it back up front. Goes off of Braun's stick. Goes off to the far side. Battle for the puck down in the corner. Bachta will slap at it. He'll get it ahead to JC. JC up ahead to Sanders. Sanders up the right-hand side. Pulls it back to the middle. Sends it back down low. Kicked off to the side by Napier. Now a big body check by Sanders. Working on grabbing the puck. Goes off in the corner. This will be grabbed by JC. He'll lose it. Goes behind the net. This will be grabbed by the Stars. They'll whip it around the backside of the net, far side. Grabbed by Sanders once again. Has a shot. Gets deflected. Comes over near side. Frederick will hold this one in. Grabbed by Bachta. He'll lose it. And here come the Stars the other way. Nice back check by Bachta. Slaps the puck away. Grabbed by Sanders. Bachta has to retreat back. He'll slap it over to Braun. Braun will bounce it off the boards right to Frederick. Can't get it cleared. Bounces off the Stars. Now it's sent down into the neutral zone. Race after the puck. Stars will get there first. Waved off the offside. JC holds it in up against the glass. JC comes away with it. Oh, just out in front of Bachta. Grabbed by the Stars. They'll work a breakout up the other side. Now it's poked away momentarily by Morrison. Now Frederick will come over to near side. Big check. Down goes Frederick. Another check far side over to JC. JC will tap it ahead to Bachta. Bachta up through the middle. 1-on-4. He'll come far left. Back to his backhand. Shoots. Oh, saved by Napier just off the side. Now the net's off. They'll blow it dead. Face off in the Star zone with 3:34 remaining in the game. Fortner, Dunlap, Goins have checked in. Morrison and Brown on the defense. Face-off will be far side. Dunlap checking in at center. Goins to the left, Fortner to the right. Bounces off the wall, grabbed by Fortner. Fortner will skate along the blue line, now dump it into the corner. Goins will go battle for it. Pinched up against the boards down low. Finally trickles out. This will come right to the Stars. Their clearing pass will be grabbed by Brown. He'll send it back down low. Going to race after it. Centered up front. Quick shot, Fortner. Glove saved by Napier. .302 remaining in the game. Oh. Ref had enough of somebody and just called a. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Thought he called a penalty on somebody. He raced over, talked to the scorer's table. What was the penalty? Unsportsmanlike on the Stars. So the Knights will go to the power play.
This KC Knights power play is brought to you by Par Electric.
Face-off grab by the Stars. They'll clear it far in. This will be stopped by Russo. Comes right to Sanders. Sanders backside of the net. He'll come out the left-hand side, bring it up the left. Touch it up to Fortner. Fortner up the left-hand side, chips it off the glass, down in the corner. Goes back behind the net. Here's Banks over there. He'll come away with the puck. Peels back to his backhand, loses it underneath his feet. Now kicked off to the side. That comes to Bakta. Up the boards, bounces right to Banks. Now out in the middle of the ice, Stars will clear it down into the Knight zone. This will be touched by Russo to Sanders. 2:20 remaining in the game. Now back to Fortner. Touched by Fortner, goes off to the far side. Grabbed by the Stars, and they'll send it back into the Knight zone once again for work off a little bit of time. 55 seconds remaining on the power play for the Knights. Nothing really going on so far. Now it comes to Bakta. Bakta will send it ahead to Banks. And we're going to get an offsides. 1:48 remaining in the game. Knights lead 3-0 on the power play for another 47 seconds. Fortner will check into center there. Banks to the left, JC to the right. Sanders and Bakta on the defense. Face-off won by the Stars. That goes to Wayne. Wayne will bring it up the left-hand side. Now cleared into the Knight zone. Now grabbed by Sanders. Backhanded back out to neutral ice. They'll go D to D. Now send it back into the Knight zone. Killing off a little time. This will be touched by Russo. Grabbed by the Stars, centered up front, nobody there, so Banks will grab it. He'll backhand it, trying to get it to JC. Stolen by Wayne. Fortner with a forecheck. Slows that up. Now back into the Knight zone to Sanders. 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Saucered up in the air, down into the Knight zone. Arms in the air, and we're going to get an icing on this. With 1:09 remaining in the game, 8 seconds left on the power play. Face off in the Knight zone. Larson, Chikini, and Dunlap check in. Morrison and Frederick on the defense. Grabbed by the Stars, blocked by Russo. Comes near side. Wayne will hold it in for the Stars. He'll go D to D far side. Now centered back up front. That's deflected up front. Empty net for the Stars, centered up front. Saved by Russo. They'll jump on top of it. Bloated head. 52.9 seconds remaining in the game. Stars have an empty net as they have pulled Napier. Timeout, Stars. All right, we'll face it off in the night zone. Stars have an empty net, so 6-on-5 face-off down here. Morrison and Frederick on the defense. Larson, Chikini, and Dunlap. Face-off won by the Stars. Drop for the D. They'll send one up front. Deflected, saved by Russo. 47.2 seconds left. We'll do it again. One by down to Morrison. Chipped up, held in on the D. We're going to get a high sticking. Face-off will come down to the Star zone, so they'll put Napier back in. Grabbed by the Stars down in the corner. They'll wheel around the backside of the net, pressured by Chikini. Nice job held in by Dunlap momentarily. Now battle for the puck up against the boards. Stars come away with it. That'll go past Morrison down into the corner. Poked at by Frederick. Grabbed by Larson. Chipped off the board. Napier's been pulled again. Empty net. Stars hold it in on that sixth player. Now chipped out in the neutral zone by Larson. Stars will send it back in. Back out to neutral ice by the Stars. They'll bring it in. Final 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5. Deflected. Larson will send it down into the Star zone, and that'll be the end of the game. The Knights get a 3-0 victory in the rematch. Both games have been shutouts. 2-0 shutout by the Stars last night. 3-0 shutout for the Knights today. We'll touch up gloves. We'll end this broadcast. JV2 coming up after they clean the ice. Thank you. Appreciate you, my buddy.
Tell the boys I'm so proud of them. They gave me a great first hockey game. Nice to see you too.
All right. Final score, Knights 3, Stars 0. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for JV2 action.